Now we have another one-person play in which the performer speaks as a famous person. This time the famous person is Tennessee Williams, and Jacob Storms is the actor who portrays him, which he recently did at the Tennessee Williams Festival, St. Louis. Storms is a successful actor in stage and television. He became interested not only by performing in Williams' plays, but especially by reading Williams' memoir. When he talked to people who had known Williams, he discovered that Williams was not an altogether reliable narrator. Some things, like an early love affair, he slighted in the memoir. Others grew larger. Storms was fascinated and decided to try to sort things out. The result was his one-man play, Tennessee Rising. Drawing on the memoir, Williams' letters, and other writing and other sources, he created a Williams who talks to us about what he was doing for the 6 years from 1939 to 1945. Those were crucial years in Williams' life because they culminated in the great success of the play that made him famous, The Glass Menagerie. Storms makes Williams a charming companion for a couple of hours who has good stories to tell. He talks about working in a shoe warehouse with a man named Stanley Kowalski and his sister, Stella Kowalski. He had a friend named Jim O'Connor, whose name he borrowed for the gentleman caller. He talks about a vacation in Mexico and hearing something scratching under his room. Some of the staff had captured an iguana and tied it up until they could roast it later. It was trying to get free. He doesn't say that he released it, as did the defrocked priest Shannon in the play in which Williams turned the captured animal into the play's title and a resonant image of suffering humanity. Storms Williams touches on many incidents in his life that his art transformed into drama. Storms has cultivated a Southern way of speaking, much like Williams' own. He dresses casually in the first act, but dons a jacket and bow tie for the second act as success approaches. Storms has created an entertaining piece, packed with nuggets of references to the plays, and packed as well simply with good stories well told.
Absolutely, and the entire Tennessee Williams Festival this year was very much worth seeing, including the panel discussions and a preliminary version of Streetcar, which we saw. The Tennessee Williams Festival is getting better and better.
Yeah, and it really was fascinating to see Williams' mind working in so many of these things.